following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I really like that.
I finished that game.
It's very therapeutic working off the dead.
It's one of those, I'm not sure
Done
I'd
that.
enjoy
It's
playing
gone.
it myself, but I've
Long
seen
gone.
friends stream it, and it's therapeutic to watch them play it.
It's when you make the perfect cuts and you're going along quite nice and you go, actually I do need demo charges to get the next best ships, and then you go, I'll make a shortcut, I'll cut through this thing here, and then the whole back end of the ship is a flaming
Yeah, you're like,
pile
oh,
of
that's why I didn't do
shrapnel. I was meant to pull a couple more panels off before I put up the core. Oops.
Well, you pull out the cord and you realise the hull's still intact.
Yeah, I
remember
know.
too, my friend was one time, he kept on every so often just accidentally selecting the wrong parts to
Oh,
hurl into the
yes.
furnace. So he'd hurl some component that was actually decent.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, no, is it spinning into the...
I got to a point where when it got to the bare bones and there was really not much, I just set the whole carcass in. I didn't get
I
going.
keep getting stuck early on when I didn't have enough pull strength to move like larger hulls.
Yeah.
And I hadn't cut them up enough. They got stuck like in between the port and it wasn't pulling them in.
Yes!
It's like, ow.
And they're sitting on that edge.
Yeah.
It was those extra sheets that just sort of floated up and
They just get stuck.
but even though you pulled it, I know it's going to get stuck, so you get it as far that way. Nah.
Still
Always on that edge.
Bop. Yeah. So frustrating.
And you got to cut it in half just to...
Yeah.
And it's, I lost half of it.
Or you throw it all into the furnace and then you get a big bunch of red messages and you're like, I didn't realise all that shit was on there.
So, I suppose Rosa and the Breakfast Club. Where are you taking them for breakfast?
Oh yeah, we're going to go like the McDonald's equivalent, and ourselves like pancakes and sausage McMuffins and...
So just before she's about to pay for it all, because she's going to pay for it all that she does, she's got to have this ping come on, it'll be 3k.
Why does my money never go down?
What's your Zalo put up?
Yeah, my money goes down all the time. I'll show you
And
some
you
of
may
my
notice
tricks.
that Zalo's does not go ping.
Who cares? Not too bad a loss.
Poor Zalo.
No, but Rosa will literally will have like the ding, just feel like... Oh.
He remembers back to the battle net where it said I was not to be paid.
It was on the battle net.
Yes. So you've basically just gone to cheap family fast food restaurant.
No, because
No.
McDonald's is a very good, like, post-drinking breakfast food, so that influenced the decision. That and taking tests for pancakes.
So yeah, girlfriends, seasick friends, and Tess, and actually Thalea will probably have joined you as well, since she's on the station.
Right. So how much are you charging me that for feeding all of those people, including Jim?
Oh, Jim's a big boy too.
Jim is a big boy.
He
Jeanette
gets a
won't
Happy
eat
Meal.
much, especially because it's like fatty foods. She'll probably have pancakes, but she probably wouldn't have those McDonald's style muffins that are just grease between muffins. Yeah.
I'm familiar with the
just
food,
bacon,
kid.
cheese, sausage patty, bacon, cheese, more.
I never get
Just
to
over and
places
over.
when the breakfast menu is on enough.
Egg.
I don't like it. It's not enough grease. Bring out your dad.
What? God, what? Okay, I'm trying to work out. If an average you're feeding like 7? Is it 7 people? Or is my count off? The 3. Oh, your girlfriends.
9. I'm up to 9 already.
Yeah.
I'm at 8,
Yeah.
so I've forgotten someone.
In other news, the sandbag that Trump Biden on stage has now been linked to the January 6th insurrection. Not Trump voting terrorists.
Wow. That thing needs to go to jail.
All
It-
sandbags, according to the Biden administration.
Also, let's remove sandbags from.
They're
It
too
was
problematic.
sending Nancy Pelosi vicious emails.
Well, I can't imagine why. The haggard skeletal cunt.
It's probably going to come to like 80 credits.
I've got 3k extra.
I've got to do math.
It's only that much because Zolo didn't get paid.
30,000.
That's good.
900.
I'll spend this on anti-Zalo things. Unexplosions. Right. Okay. That's it.
All have breakfast. Zala will probably be the next one to arrive at the Kethoy ward, I believe.
I
it was.
believe it was the K1. And start following my tracks back. Take the elevator up to the other apartment.
Do you
It's
get
about
lost?
to become harassment.
Do you get lost?
I have my
I was
armor.
gonna
just
say,
goes
I'm
to the
gonna
where
make
our
you,
apartment
roll
would be.
Can I use my armor footage?
Before he was
Just
on
to-
this instinct, now he's trying to
Oh,
actually
your
find
foot
it.
is just.
Yeah, just to make sure I get where I'm going.
Okay, sure. I
Yeah.
won't make you roll if you're just using that. I mean, you also know that you got there by just following the steps you would have gone if you were on the right ward.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you. Oh, wait, that involves an elevator.
It does.
They find him dead in the room.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Okay, you get yours. D10.
Can't be good
10.
news. You've never been in these elevators.
The STG have declared war on the scavenger group known as the Ebon Falcons after an incident on the planet Synosis. The Solarian Special Task Group had picked up a signal they believed to originate from a Solarian vessel that was reported missing in the sector over 300 years ago. While a small part of the ship's bow had emerged from the planet's swampy surface that allowed them to board the ancient shipwreck, the STG discovered that they weren't the first ones to get there. According to an STG source that spoke with CNN, their group was almost killed when they discovered the Ebon Falcons had sabotaged the ship to explode and sink the remains. The Falcons had apparently suffered an accident at one point and unintentionally incinerated some of their own, explained the source when asked how they knew who was involved. We barely had time to investigate further before we realised they'd set up the ship to sink, but not before taking the ship's data core, and who knows what else.
They're waging war with people who are not alive anymore.
Get the ship scrubbed.
Yeah.
Scrubbed fast.
It's next on my list. Apologise to the prostitute and then scrub the ship.
Tess is probably doing it now.
He can help Tess and get it done faster.
I thought I was scrubbing the ship, but I was using one of those new hull breakers because...
Bam, and the dirt is gone, and everything else.
Fish is playing Power Wash Simulator and you're playing Shipbreaker.
So yeah, you arrive at the what you believe to be the apartment that you stumbled into the previous night.
Go up and press the door thing.
Nice.
It doesn't work, of course, I've got to hit the helmet, but...
Who is it?
It's Salo again. From a couple of days ago. You got
The
me...
Sleepy Quarian?
yeah, that's me.
What do you want?
I just came to apologise. When I got out of Seasick, they told me that you were concerned I was at risk to people's safety. And I'm not sure if they informed you that I'm not.
What?
No,
What?
they didn't inform me of that. I mean, they did
Just stay
take
there.
you into custody, and
Just at the door.
and when I asked about you, they said that you'd been released into the care of somebody.
Yeah,
So I assumed you weren't a danger based on the fact that you got instantly released
But now.
Didn't stay in prison.
But then you came to stalk me.
But now you come to stalker.
Thanks for the apology.
Yeah, sorry, I did get in a lot of trouble for what happened. I'll go.
You're not going to pay
I've got some work to do anyway.
Pay for a time.
Okay.
I thought I should apologise.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
You can stare at the bottom of the elevator so he's seasick waiting there for him.
The thing is, now she's got to move.
Yep.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Come along, Nova. Back to the ship.
You get another one on the potentially. No, you just get Muzak.
Damn that music. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the Ibn Falcon's ship after hearing that news and be like, well, we have to scrub that shit real quick.
Okay.
I'll put it on the BattleNet so that people know that it was a news broadcast.
Are you sending anything to Tess about, like, not necessarily specifics, but about, like, urgent matter with regards to scrubbing the ship? Or?
Yeah, but there's some urgent work we have to take care of on the new ship. If you could, if you're not already taking care of it, if you could meet me there.
So yeah, Tess is having breakfast with you, checks her Omni tool. And she's like, oh, I gotta go. Oh.
Hey,
Where's the next shift?
Reduce its mass. This is lead.
And she
And it
runs
gets
off
stuck
with
in your
like a breakfast muffin in one side of her mouth and a breakfast burger on the other side of her mouth. And a thing of pancakes in her hand.
She gets told to leave the plate.
It's just one of the little
Yeah.
foldy crappy things.
Space.
The syrup starts leaking through the bottom if you leave it too long.
you fiend. You fiend. You interrupted her meal.
She clearly took it with her.
Well, that's just sustenance to last her until she arrives.
Just gives her the quick energy she needs to get there.
Didn't quite get enough pancakes she needed.
Well, Tessa's on the way there and you're still eating breakfast. I believe Tiala was going to contact the handmaiden after
I messaged her. So if it's getting close to lunch, then I'll be getting there.
Oh, it won't be close to lunch.
No.
Yeah, okay. So you've got some time before.
So
you
I'll head back, shower up at the ship
Oh, at the ship. Oh, yeah. That will still be a.
because we're still close enough.
You get news.
10.
Which we have. So. Okay, we're getting. I was wondering when this one was going to pop up. The Quarry was sentenced to life imprisonment for organising attacks on several small outposts and colonies at the borders of Citadel space is in critical condition after an attack from another prisoner. The unnamed Quarian female was sent to Atos Urn to mine a plethora of valuable elements on the Volus mining world, but it didn't even last a full day before a Volus prisoner who claimed to have family on one of the planets her pirate group attacked her. While the injuries she suffered were apparently minor, it was the cuts to her suit and life support systems exposing her to the high pressure and poisonous atmosphere of the planet that are more likely to kill her. While many of the other Vol prisoners and miners felt the attack was an act of justice, authorities remind them that she was already sentenced and facing punishment for her actions, and additional violence towards her or any other prisoners is therefore unwarranted. Her attacker is already set to face a longer sentence for his actions.
I will send that through the low game high priority.
Cut you, nigga!
How do you get jumped by a Volus? Jesus.
Yeah, I'll send that through the low game high priority because I knew he had plans. So we're going to go stick them up.
Fine, I'll stop working on the ship and use the ship's comm array to contact General, what was his name, Columnus?
Just one last thing as his eyes point in two different directions.
It wasn't Columnus?
No.
Callousness?
Callousness!
It was something like that,
close.
right? Calais Mass?
Calamas!
Corsicus?
Septimus Araka.
I was way off. I really thought it was something like that.
Yeah, I thought you were
I mean, there's
the
General
Red Wolf
Calamus, but he's another guy you deal with.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right. Harbulary. Gotcha.
Hebulary batteries.
Yeah, I'm going to contact that guy. And I'll sit in my new future captain's chair and lament that it sucks.
It hasn't got the same padding and assness that your other one does. You know what I mean? Like, you're sitting it long enough and it gets that nice groove that you like.
So what we'll have is
Extra punishment for Zola.
have that seat.
I mean, you can do what you want to. You're a commanding officer.
That seat's going to be on the bridge, and he's going to pull a lever, and it's going to go down the tubes and all that into the top of his ship.
Well, the
Just
Voltron to action music plays.
I do want the captain's chair to rise up from my quarters, so I could just get into the chair and fucking insert Tracy here up into
That's why I want the
make
fire
that
ants
happen.
fall.
Design it
You
so
wanna
that
just-
it works that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
You wanna
You're doing the
do-
layout of the ship. Work it that way.
There'll be captain's quarters will be behind the bridge, which will be like and go, yeah, that's where Tiala is. I'll put my house somewhere else.
So basically, you want to make sure
You're
that
not getting on the bridge.
you want to make sure that the captain's quarters are close enough to the bridge to do that. Like they're
To
either
make
below
it,
or above.
to make it possible for the ridiculousness of the ostentation of also denying whoever's in command while I'm away the chair,
That's what I also thought too.
so that they can't have the chair. This is my chair.
They have to wheel
Like-
in their own little.
it would logically be there, but we'd build the room to be his room.
with extra pneumatics.
I
So
think
like
based on the layout, it would actually make sense for it to come down because I think most of the quarters on the above the bridge.
Okay, down is good because that's more ostentatious.
Oh,
You can look down on everyone
you
as you
can
go
even
up.
do the cylinder that opens
Yes.
things.
There it goes up.
You just put it there. I'll work on the mechanics later. Anyway,
Yep.
so I'm like, oh, these are my quarters here, and I can turn the captain's quarters behind there into a ready room, also for me. Right, yeah, I'll contact the guy quickly now before my bowels need evacuating again.
Hello, how can I help?
I understand our mutual prisoner is being oh, sorry, this is Logan. Centurious.
Of course, Logan
I'm
Centurions.
with a group called the Sidewinders.
Yes, I know. I've been dealing with you.
The
For a few
we're,
days.
I guess if you're curious, we're on the extranet under Win. Our mutual prisoner friend appears to be in critical condition.
Not as critical as you'd think.
Oh, you sly boots!
Worked out in our favour. She did get attacked, but the wounds were not as serious as they were intimated. I'm guessing you've heard a report on CNN or some other media broadcast.
One of my sources informed me. Yes.
Don't
Not
worry,
necessarily other ones.
In fact, I'm already bringing her to the Citadel as we speak.
Okay.
She does have a few infections from the exposure, but she should be fine by the time she arrives, maybe a little dizzy. But we've exaggerated her condition.
Is there any chance we can use this to pry her away from the voles?
Well, we're hoping once she gains consciousness and after we have a discussion, planting a false story that she died of a condition.
Because I want that Quarian
I know.
at some point.
Like I said, we're bringing her to you now. She should arrive before the end of your Citadel day.
Yes. Good. Well, I was not expecting that.
It's good to know that I didn't realise the news had got to the media yet.
Oh, you know the Oh, crap, the media. Oh, no.
Something wrong?
I just realized I need to get out ahead of something.
Yes!
Very well. I'll, when we're in system, when we come through the relay, I'll send you another message and tell
Of
you
course,
on the way.
General.
Tell them what birth you want on birthday.
birth where they want to birth. I'll go to them.
But if they birth by a ship, frigate, it should be likely because it's must be birth.
I don't know if I trust her on that. We'll put her on his ship for now.
Abu Dhabi.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Be a good place
That
to
way, if she
secretly house
destroys
her.
that, no one cares.
No one
That's
has
just
not
been an
currently
anchor. That's
imprisoned
just been a
anyway.
hole in our balance books for months.
Sucking up
now.
money.
It's
What,
not
his
the
ship?
only thing.
Providing money by not getting paid.
It doesn't work that way.
That's it. No lab for you.
What? But
That's it. No ships for you.
I don't.
No explosives. No
I was
guns.
going
Only
to say no
cute
lab for you,
Asari
and then
girls.
say also no laboratory.
That would have been so good. Why didn't I do that?
Recon.
Right.
Recon.
Cool. I need. Oh shit. Does anyone else want to do things? Sorry, I've taken up some time from all of you.
I'm just gonna scrub the ship.
I mean, you're still believe in this moment of time. I think Tiala sent you a message. I believe is waiting
I have
for
to
a
call
response.
Messianus Thurbiter.
Oh.
Because she sent a thing and she wanted to talk about the things and the things.
She wanted an interview.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, I have to take care of that before everything happens again.
So you're doing that before you update Tiala or anyone else on the condition of the aquarium, or
Well, I'm going to call her first,
yeah.
and then we'll see.
Okay. Messinas Therita?
No, I'm not.
No, that's me. Hello, Logang.
No, you're not.
No, you're Logang.
I am.
I think so. That's what my
Oh, okay then.
caller ID
Right.
says.
Hi, this is Logang Centurius. I'm with a group called the Sidewinders.
I know, silly.
Oh, right, you do. You wanted to speak.
I wanted to organise another interview. I haven't had one with your group for a while. So,
Oh yeah. What have we even done?
I don't. The last thing I know about is I think what you did on Navos, but I don't know if you've done anything since, and I don't know what you can talk about that you've done since.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be awesome. We should set that up for very, very soon.
Okay. Just let me know when it suits you.
I'm available now,
Oh,
but you probably aren't.
I'm just doing some bureaucracy to do with news stories at the moment. Nothing serious, so I could pop around. It is the morning. I'm usually quieter in the morning.
Hey, there we go.
When do you want me to meet you?
There's a lovely fountain near that little statue of the of a relay on the Presidium.
I know the one.
It's nice
This is
there.
the Krogan statue.
Yeah, it's nice there.
Sure, okay. It is nice in the Presidium.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried about going there until, well, I don't know what you've heard on the news, but hopefully I won't get a pie to the face.
Clowns.
Yeah.
That's all right. They shouldn't attack me. I'm on their side, or so they think.
I'm glad someone knows the mind of a clown, I think.
Nobody knows the mind of a clown.
Oh.
A clown is a tragic mirror on the human condition. That's why they're so disturbing to humans.
They're very disturbing to us.
They see themselves in them, and they don't like what they see. And to us, they're a grinning mockery of everything we consider civil.
Interesting. I might have to ask you about clowns during the interview as well. You seem to know a lot.
Very important, highly relevant cultural artifact of the humans. Council must consider before removing such a valuable tool.
Well, I will. I'll meet you there in 20 minutes. Is that too soon?
That'll give me enough time to swing by the Spectre office. No, it's bland. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I wish.
Okay. See you soon. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye. Then I'll call Tiala.
Logang.
Logan, yeah.
No, you're not.
I was calling you Logang.
No, I called you.
Yes, and I'm calling you Logan.
No, I called you.
Yes.
Or is there a call from you waiting on my end to hang up? Because I'm checking to see if there's a call from you on my Omnitool.
I'll call them back.
I am Logan. You are not.
Correct.
We got there in the end.
Must have been a delay on the line.
Your phone hung up. What did you...
Oh, I was looking because you said you were calling me, so... You know, I hate those missed call notifications. I can never get rid of them.
What's up?
I don't know, you called me.
Did you get the message about the quarry?
No, I wouldn't worry about that. It's likely they're already dead. You know how far behind the media is on these things, and high pressure in a Quarian suit. Nah.
That's unfortunate.
I lodged a request to see if we can get a follow-up, but you know how the wheels of bureaucracy turn real slow. Oh, and yeah, she'll be on the Citadel soon.
Doesn't surprise me from you. But what do you want to do with her?
Well,
How locked down have you got the frigate?
quite, but it could be better. It's look. The problem is bits of it are still all over the place.
I know. I was going to go do some work on the firing range. I wanted to try it out. It wasn't too bad, but she needed to tidy up and the targets replaced.
Right? Yeah.
Actually, doesn't even do that. It's more the gear, just the guns and.
That's it. I don't have enough guns.
Because the targets are just hard light.
Yeah.
So they
Well, we've got to. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what are you thinking?
How? I don't know how. She's a strategist, isn't she? That's what she was used for. Creating strategies.
Yeah, she could be useful in helping track down the rest of the groups.
But we don't know. She seemed to be genuine, but until I get in a room with her properly,
That's why I don't want her on the frigate. I'm thinking the Nebuchadnezzar.
we'd have to ask Zalo. It is his. Well, you know what I mean.
Actually, I think you'll find we are holding it in trust.
Sorry?
The Sidewinders LLC is holding that ship in trust for him until such time as his companions are either rescued or not. Therefore, we can do what we want with it.
Alright.
Also, he's busy right now stripping all the markings off of that ship that we took off those bastards who attacked the STG, the bastards that they are. Oh, the Elzebon Falcons. Fuck those guys. We hate them, and so do you.
Did they attack the STG? I didn't know
Yeah,
about that.
they booby-trapped the ship the STG were going on to, and they almost killed them, the bastards. Stole their memory core and everything. Pieces of shit.
Well, we should tell, who's our contact in STG about that we captured their main ship.
No, because then they'll ask us where the core is, and I don't have a good lie for that yet.
Well, they did eject something out of space. I don't know what it was.
You mean that thing that was heading towards the sun?
That's the one.
Oh no! Yeah, that sounds good. They'll never believe it, but
Do you want me to message Dolan?
no, I'll call him. I'll do it. I'm on the way to the Spectre's office, and the elevator ride could be very long, and if there's no news, I can call him then.
Alright. I've got that appointment at lunchtime as well.
Cool. Have fun with that.
How
I'm sure
much-
you guys will enjoy it.
How much of the covers have you got?
I'll check on that after I've been the other place.
I know, I'm sorry, but it is on Sunday, and we would like them to get a bit of practice.
What
in.
day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Dude, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, but we want them,
Can I go tomorrow?
yes, but we want the others to get some practice in their personas.
It won't be too hard. Zalo's a racing driver.
Yes.
Rover's a high-powered B-grade actress, and you are her toady lickspittle.
Which is why mine's easy.
I believe your character's name is Peenhammer.
What?
What wasn't Peenhammer? We'll find out when I pick up the thing.
Sounds more like a fake name for Saphira.
The name of his band.
Hello, I'm Saphira. This is Pete Hammer.
You get news, and you said it was 3.
I sure did.
You actually want? Or are you just making up numbers?
I'm making up numbers. It works. And by making up numbers, I
You
mean I
just go
started
1,
at
2,
1, 2, 3. The next one will be 4. Watch it.
Shit! Maybe someone else will get to 4 on a roll first. Batarian author and social critic Stefan Kaspar has given 3 speeches on the Citadel in the past week and a half, and has not been targeted by anybody, despite doing what many political analysts have called painting a target on himself for his bold statements. When asked about the situation by CNN last night, Kaspar spoke very frankly. It's like I said, they know that if they try anything, that it will implicate them. If anything happens to me, it's going to be the Batarian hegemony behind it. I know it, they know it, and the public knows it.
Gotta be a human.
All killing me is going to do is prove my point. Kaspar has more speeches planned, and with each one, his crowd seems to grow. Then you call me a self-hating Batarian, he stated plainly. There's a lot to hate about being a Batarian. Most of all, the fact that we keep enslaving our friends and allies, like we haven't evolved as a species.